Don't ever get it twisted, man. I'm only coming at you with stuff that I know, that I've experienced, that I've lived through, the path I've walked, the journey I'm on, what's worked for me, and what absolutely has not worked for me. I'm not coming at you telling you how to make $1,000,000, how to be a doctor, any of that stuff. All I'm getting at is, at some point, I had a focus, I had a mission. The objective was clear. There was no doubt in my mind where I was going, what I was doing. And through self-sabotage, through looking for that instant gratification from vices, through pleasure-seeking behavior, the focus was lost. The mission was aborted. The excuses came in, the negotiations, validating the bullcrap behavior, validating the vices, and the focus was lost. What was important became less important. Now the foundation was built. I was blessed with extreme amounts of talent in the athletics, right? I've no doubt about it. Super blessed. But when I was 7th, 8th grade, at some point it clicked, like, this is what I want to do. I always loved sports, always balled, everything like that. But in 7th and 8th grade, man, I didn't even go to school. I was always a little troublemaker in elementary or whatever. Parents decided, you know what, this fool gonna homeschool. Cool. 7th grade year, went to Salinas every single day with my mom. She was a bus driver, and balled. I was out there at the Salinas parks, balling all day, hooping mainly. 8th grade year, no more going to Salinas. Man, I stayed at Los Animas Park, and I balled every day, all day. All the old school heads know what's up. Big Frank, he was out there. He was running the show. Older dude, had an old school hot rod, would come out there all the time. But I was out there every day, all day. Hundreds and thousands of jumpers, just working on my game. Supreme focus, stood on my principles. There was all kinds of stuff going on at the park, of course. People smoking, people drinking. But at that point, you couldn't even come at me with nothing like that. If you came at me with some weed, was no chance. You came at me with some drinking, ice chest, no chance. You said some out-of-pocket stuff that went against my values, my principles, my morals. I'm standing up for it. I'm coming back at you with what I think's right. Beautiful situation. At some point, the vices come in. You start dabbling in this stuff, right? Next thing you know, you're using every day, right? You're using in the morning. You know, the foundation's been built so you don't just fall right off, but it's chipping away. It's chipping away slowly but surely. Now, I don't need to go to this class. Getting A's ain't important, right? And again, I'm naturally blessed with the ability to tear it up in school. I decided through my own vices, again, instant addiction for me. The way I was addicted to hoop, the way I was addicted to just getting after it, doing it all day, every day, that's my personality. When I'm in, I'm all the way in. Same thing with the vices. Same thing with the pleasure seeking. Same thing with eating, right? It doesn't have to be even weed and beer. When I eat, man, me and my boy used to just go crazy to where family members and friends would just watch us like, them fools can eat. And we were both big guys, and we both balled all the time, right? So we could just go to town on the eating. But again, that's just gluttonous behavior. That's just pleasure seeking. That's overindulgence. There's no point to it. So again, at some point through high school and college years, the vices override the actual goal, the actual mission. And that's when you start falling off. Next thing you know, there's arrests, there's failure of classes, there's kicked off of teams, there's ineligible, right? There's run-ins with law, there's little arrests here and there. Thank God, never no hard time served or nothing like that. But you find yourself in these, juvenile halls and these holding cells, and it's completely worthless. And, personally, I had people telling me You know, rest in peace, my boy Jim Gamma, man. He told me early. I would show up to his class. Hi, that's my damn baseball coach. And he was not a fool, and he was not trying to sugarcoat nothing. And he would tell me, man, hey, you think you can do this now, but you can't do this. The more levels you go up, you cannot do that. And he was right. And as I moved up levels, I couldn't do it. And the inability to put that away cost me in the long run. Now, at what point do you just drop it completely is the question. At what point do you refocus? What point do you get on the mission? Well, that's the thing with some of these addictions and these vices and these pleasure-seeking behaviors. There's a lot of good times involved with it. There's a lot of happy memories. I got all kinds of good and great friends and family, But, again, that wouldn't have changed had I did what was right for me. Now, when you go down that path, for me personally, again, this is only, I'm telling you my path, my journey, what works and doesn't work for me. So if you're going through it, or you got something on your mind, or you're feeling something, that you got an ally, you got an asset, you got Gildo you can hit up anytime. And I'm here for you, good or bad. Just so you know that you got somebody who's been through some things, who's completely focused now on what you should be focused on, and what we should all be focused on is creating the best human being, the one who's in touch with the man upstairs, and the one who's ready to share that with the world and make the world a better place, make people better, help fools out, right? We're super quick to get high, get drunk, go partake in all this ridiculous nonsense that we do all the time. But we're very slow to open up to our brothers and sisters. Not necessarily that we're not there for them, but we're not giving the right message. We're not living the life. We're not walking the walk. We can talk, we can say, but the fact remains. At some point, you got to stop the pleasure seeking, the instant gratification. You got to look at the big picture. You parents out there, me included, we're just giving our children and our nephews, our nieces, our loved ones. I'm a coach, kids I coach, young men, young women. We're just giving them a reason of how not to do it. They're not going to listen to what we say. They're going to do exactly what we do. And if you look in the mirror, that's what you did. That's what I did, right? That's how it was in the 80s and 90s, right? The rite of passage. You're going to start drinking, right? All our aunts and uncles, our dad, our mom. I was growing up in a family that was what it was. Drinking every night. Not nothing bad. I don't got nothing bad to say about my parents. I have great parents. Absolutely phenomenal. However, that was passed down, right? And there's no excuse. It's wrong. You got to stop it. You got to get back on the path. You got to do what's right. Change the direction of your own family. Change the direction for your kids. Show them that example. Again, like I said, my stepkids are old. They don't want to hear it from me. They need to see it from me. They need an example. It doesn't matter what was said or what talks were had or, hey, do this, do that, because what they saw was their dad and their stepdad drinking, smoking, acting a fool, not accomplishing goals, not staying on the mission, not delaying gratification. And that's what it's all about. They're going to do what you do, not what you say. And we all know that because that's how we were. Everybody told us not to do something. The first thing we do is we go do it. The mission is to make the best person you can be. So you, first of all, look in the mirror and say, that's it. You have that great day. You create that perfect day, man, where you smash the workouts, you eat right, you live right, you're right spiritually. And then you recreate it the next day. Don't drop off. Don't fall off. Every day, all day, you stick with it. And the folks see it around you, and they see the success you have, the vibe you're giving, the energy you're giving, and they want something to do with that. Anybody could talk about it. I've talked about it to my kids, my players, my people, but I wasn't living it. So it didn't matter. It was all bullcrap. It's hypocrisy. It don't work. People are going to do what you do, not what you say. Get back on that mission. If you're a youngster, don't be like me and wake up 30 years down the road like, damn, at one point I was on a mission, fool. I was unstoppable. Then you get in that fast lane, using, having the vices, right? Smoking, drinking. Lord knows what else everybody's doing out there. We all know what everybody's doing, right? It's no secret because birds of a feather flock together, man. If you're doing something, you're going to find the group. It's going to come to you. That's the universe, man. Law of attraction. If that's what you want to do, you're going to end up with the fools. It didn't matter. Hey, it didn't matter if I was in Gilroy. Didn't matter if I was in San Jose. Didn't matter if I was in Sonoma, Chicago, you name it. I wanted to get high. I wanted to drink. So I was attracted and those people were attracted to me. And that's what we did. It didn't matter what level we were doing, what we were doing, because that underlying addiction was coming back to us. And we weren't man enough to just stop. Just focus on that mission, right? So now's the time. Now's the time where you drop that. That's what worked best for me. Dropping the vices. 100%, man. I was chopping it up with a couple of my boys. One who's sober, one who's on and off, right? And they're like, how you do it when you get that craving, when you want to smoke, you want to drink. And I had tried a bunch of different ways throughout the years, because I always had that calling. I always had my conscience telling me this ain't right. So, you get super high, drink hella much and be like, okay, tomorrow, just like all the diets, all the workouts, right? First day you start everything is always tomorrow, man. But what's always on its way but never gets here? Tomorrow. So you got to do it today. So I said, F it. I'm going to put it all right in my face. I'm going to have it right here on deck, ready for me, sitting here in the garage, and know as soon as I want to look in the mirror and say, that's a little breezy right there, then go ahead, partake. Go ahead, do it. Because you already know, Gildo, you don't want nothing to do with that. You want to be the man that you want to be, and that don't include that. So it's right there for you. You want to be a little breezy? You want to be a soft, weak-minded little fool with no discipline? It's right there for you. You don't need to go run, hide from it. You can put that right in your face, bro. It's right there. And you want to be a little bee? Go ahead and do it. And guess what? I don't want to be a little breezy. So I don't do it. Simple as that. Simple as a choice. Just one little choice, man. And that's what it's all about. That's where it starts. That's why I'm sharing with you the things that work for me. Drop the vices, man. Whatever you're struggling with, just drop it. Don't do it. Make that decision, man. Get on a personal development plan, which means start some damn good habits. I need all this stuff. Now I'm locked. It ain't even a choice of doing the bad stuff, but I need the good. I need to get up early. I need to smash workouts. I need to be reading good books. I need good content on YouTube and social media and all. I need that. I need it. Right? I got to have it like nothing else. I need to get filled up with that positive energy, man. I need to be living that high frequency. Get hooked on that. And then share it with other people. Go do nice things. Go do good things. Right? Don't go say stupid stuff. Go say something nice. And if you're about to do something stupid, if this resonates with you at all, hit me up. The number's down there on the Instagram. You know what I mean? Hit me up anytime. It ain't gonna be negative. Everybody's gonna slip and fall. Everybody's gonna have hard times. We all do. We're all going through some. Right? Just because you ain't going to quit some cold turkey, just because you're tripping on it, whatever, hit me up anyways. You're going to make some negative post. You're going to go hate on somebody, do some ridiculous low-frequency behavior. Hit me up. I'm here for it, man. Totally down for it. Again, I'm only hitting you up. No hypocrisy, dude. No stuff that I don't know about. No, nothing like that, man. I'm just telling you the path I'm on, the journey I'm on, what has not worked for me, and what is now working for me. The lack of focus, the lack of discipline, the instant gratification, that stuff sucks. That stuff never gonna fill you up, right? But you delay that gratification, you do the things that you need to do and want to do, become the person you want to be, and go share it with the world. Go make the world a better place. Hit me up anytime. I'm here for it. I'm here for you. It's all love. No matter where you're at, what you're doing, what you're going through, if you need somebody, hit me up, man. All love, all the time, all high frequency, positive energy. Let's go get it. Let's crush it today, tomorrow, the next day, all day, every day, man. Go smash a workout, bro. Tell me if you don't feel better. Tell me if you want to get high and you go smash 100 push-ups, you don't feel better. Tell me if you want to go eat like a pig and you don't go run 5 miles, you don't feel better. You want to get that high frequency, go smash a workout, man. Go push yourself. Put yourself to the test. You got this. Let's go, man. Let's get it. If you're living right, you're playing right. So if you ain't playing right, start living right.